for it and get back to Las Vegas, Chloe Beard. So even though the wind is really blowing us around today.
Yeah, and just behind that wind is our very cool temperatures. Actually, in parts of southern Nevada, we'll see overnight temperatures in the 20s and 30s. That's in Nye County, though. But we're expecting the big chill tomorrow. First, we're going to take you outside and talk about this wind ahead of this very strong cold front, shaking our camera quite a bit. One of the windiest parts of the area, 49-mile-an-hour winds for Indian Springs. We've also seen some very impressive gusts on the west side of town. West Career and Tech coming in at 48-mile-an-hour winds so far, with the strongest winds happening outside right now. These numbers have increased just since we last checked a few moments ago. 45-mile-an-hour winds in the southern highlands area. Sustained winds you can see right around 23 miles an hour, going down to 17 for the Spring Valley area. Southern highlands at 23 mile an hour. Sustained winds 23 over in Mountain's Edge. And like I mentioned, some of the gustiest winds felt on the west side of town. Take a look at the Summerlin in the 40-mile-an-hour range, as well as Spring Valley, Blue Diamond. We talked about southern highlands. Elsewhere, we're pretty much all over the 30-mile-an-hour threshold. 41-mile-an-hour gusts in Henderson, with temperatures already falling pretty significantly, mostly in the upper 70s at this hour. Outside the valley in the mid-40s for Mount Charleston, 74 degrees for Pahrump, with impressive winds as well. 43 on the mountain, as well as Indian Springs, and pretty much everywhere you look on this map right here, anywhere between 30 and 40-mile-an-hour winds, with the exception of Laughlin coming in at 27-mile-an-hour gusts. We're in for a bumpy ride tonight. As I mentioned, this strong, potent cold front will be pushing through the area later on tonight, and behind it, very cool air that's coming from the Gulf of Alaska. We're going to feel the chill for sure. The wind advisory remains in effect for our area through 11 o'clock tonight for those wind gusts that are expected to reach between 45 and 50 miles an hour in the Las Vegas Valley, and just downslope of Mount Charleston, we could see those winds reaching up to 60 miles an hour along the Spring Mountains. 60-mile-an-hour gusts also possible as well. Just to the northwest of us, over portions of Esmeralda and Nye counties, overnight lows, get this, going to the upper 20s to low 30s because this storm is just so strong. We're also going to feel the chill as this front moves by later on tonight. Cool air to follow, and let me tell you, it is going to get cool around here, with temperatures dropping around 15 degrees below normal. Winds for tonight, like I said, the gustiest winds will be happening now and over the course of the next few hours, backing off after midnight tonight, becoming light into early tomorrow morning. Overnight temperatures going down to the 50s. Our overnight temperatures will be 10 degrees below normal. Mostly clear again, those winds diminishing after midnight tonight. Regional lows at 30 degrees on Mount Charleston, in the mid-40s for Beatty, 35 for Tonopah, 49 for Sandy Valley, and 46 for Pahrump. Highs tomorrow well below normal for this time of year. Like I mentioned, significantly below normal, 15 degrees below normal. Grab a jacket tomorrow afternoon, you're going to need it. At least the winds will be calmer for your Friday. And over the next few days, I hope you like high temperatures in the 70s, because we're going to stay like that for quite a while. And overnight temperatures in the 50s. Fall is going to bite tomorrow. As we look ahead to the next week, temperatures cranking up to the 80s with a gradual warm up all the way through the end of next week. What is this saying? In like a lion or something?
Yeah, I love it.
That's
whatever it is.
literally what's happening.
Yeah, whatever's happening,
It's
it looks
roaring.
good to me. Thanks, Chloe.
Thanks.